Go ahead.
Paul Dowdy. I just want to thank the school. Mount Auburn Christian Church had a vacation Bible school the week of June 24th. And with the 25th, we were able to coordinate with the summer feed and read program so that all the children that were at the vacation Bible school were able to participate in that. And it was really great seeing all the kids, their excitement with that particular program. And I just wanted to thank the school and for being able to work with that program.
Thank you. Any other public comments? Hearing none. Moving on.
Good. So first item we have is consent items and claims. We have approval of minutes of the previous meeting and also approval of accounts payable vouchers. Should be in your bag.
I move we approve the minutes and the accounts payable vouchers together as presented.
I'll second.
All those in favor? 7-0.
Next item we have, there's no vote required, just business and financial reports. You should have your financial report and extracurricular cafeteria account report that's available as well.
Any comments, concerns on those? Moving on.
Okay, moving on to new business. We have recommended acceptance of donations and grants. So we have a donation from Mount Auburn Christian Church in the amount of $50 for the Spartan cupboard. And we also have a very generous donation from the Alumni Association, an amount of $25,000 for the high school.
I make a motion to approve. Accept. Second.
All those in favor? 7-0.
Next, we have a recommendation approval of recurring charge for FirstNet data plane through Epic.io partner, Lucida IT, recurring charge of $22,334.65 per month. And you should have a tech letter from Zach Sprout. This is about the cameras that are on buses.
2,200.
Yeah. What did I say?
You said 22,000.
2,200. I'm sorry. Yeah. $2,234.65.
Any discussion on those?
So, Zach, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Cool with that? So, essentially, you scored us a better deal.
Essentially, I threatened to leave, and they said they did the math. That actually, I can confirm this. They did the math themselves and undercut what it would be with the penalty. So they just made it slightly cheaper than what I would have to pay with the penalty, and basically said this is our final offer. So.
Thank you.
Yep. Good work.
Make a motion to approve.
And second.
All those in favor? 7-0.
Thanks, Zach.
Next, we have item C, recommend approval of FFA sponsor stipend increase. You should have a letter from Matt Campbell there too. This is just a stipend for our FFA representative, the district.
Make a motion to approve it.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? 7-0.
I have a question. Have we had any interest there yet as far as candidates go?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Hope to gather more information tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next, item D, we have recommend approval of SLP services through a virtual provider. We reached out to a virtual provider, Master Services. They have an agreement that we'd like to work through as a temporary solution to finding a permanent SLP in person.
Any questions, comments? Entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
All right, all those in favor? 7-0.
Along with that, because we have a virtual provider for SLP, item E, we're going to recommend to approve an SLP instructional assistant position as well. This is someone that helps supervise the students while they're getting their virtual services through the SLP. And you should have job description paperwork as well.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I second.
All those in favor? 7-0.
Item F, this is a recommendation, authority for me as the superintendent to hire staff as needed with candidates to be presented at the August board meeting. And this is simply because we don't have another board meeting before the first day of school, so this would just give me the authorization to hire an individual, knowing that they would be submitted for approval at the August board meeting.
Make a motion to approve.
I second.
Those in favor? 7-0.
Item G, recommend approval to pay Gregor AB consulting work on the high school stage. This is in the amount of $18,987, and this money will be coming from the donation from the Alumni Association.
Make a motion to approve.
I will second that and thank the Alumni Association.
Yes, done. All right, all those in favor? 7-0.
The other 6,000 plus in that donation, is it restricted? Or is it just at the high school's discretion to use the extra money that's left over?
Actually, it's not, that money's not coming from the association, it's coming from me directly.
Hold on, change it.
Well,
Thank you, Rosie.
Yes, thanks,
And there
Rose.
also, there's another $5,000 donation made to purchase tables. And with discretion on how it's used. Most of the other 25,000, there'll be some money involved, for the electrical, replanting some lights. So we took the recommendations from Sneckle and, did it, so. Alumni just couldn't finally decide, I just say, if funds available to get it done.
My
Thank you.
apologies,
Thank you.
Rosie. Yeah, my apologies.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Not a problem,
Thank
it
you.
doesn't have to change, the plaque doesn't have to be changed at all. Just FYI that,
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Item H, this is the added item that we have, recommend approval of the student and staff handbooks, with the caveat that the cell phone, we're still working on adopting the cell phone policy, so we want to make sure that those student handbooks match our cell phone policy adopted by the board, so that may be changing, when we get that policy in place.
I move we approve the staff handbooks and the student handbooks as presented at this time. Modifications possibly to come.
Second.
All those in favor? 7-0.
As far as I know, we don't have any reports or recommendations for this evening.
We had plenty earlier.
Yes, we did. So, personnel, item 8. First, we have the leaves and resignations and terminations, so we have 2. Recommend to accept the resignation of Tasha Norval as library assistant at the elementary as of June 28, 2024, and also recommend the resignation of Haley Jones as preschool instructional assistant from Southwestern Elementary as of July 16, 2020.
I will make a motion that we accept those resignations.
Second.
All those in favor? 7-0.
We also have some recommendations to hire. Item B here, recommend hiring Zach Sprout as boys and girls assistant tennis coach. Recommend hiring Rob Taggart as junior high girls basketball coach. And also recommend hiring Kesia Taylor for full-time day custodian at $15.75 per hour.
Questions, comments?
So moved.
I second.
All those in favor? 7. Back to you.
Next, we have our superintendent comments. First of all, I want to thank again the board for trusting me and this position in my first board meeting tonight, so thank you so much. Hope we got some good information, again, in the information gathering section that we had regarding the facility needs and what it would take to issue bonds to meet those needs. School's coming up fast. August 6th, first day of school, we'll have a staff day, August 5th as well. Next week is registration for our students on the 23rd is from 11 to 7, and then on the 24th is from 8 to 3, and this is for new students coming into our district. And then I want to remind all of the alumni members and former Southwestern employees, current Southwestern employees about Saturday. The Alumni Association has a gathering, and I believe it's from 2 to 5.
2 to 5, and then there's a business meeting from 1:30 to 5, which would be important for people to attend. So they're having to regroup and things.
Nice.
Because the main thing is, we are a Christian nonprofit, and it's in good standing. And the bigger picture is, it's more than just a few people caring about the Alumni Association. We're actually a public entity. So we have a responsibility to expand our thinking and, we'd like more people to get involved. So as we pass it on through generations, it still keeps going. And we've been able to do a lot of good things this year with scholarship money. And I'm still looking for the alumni and friends and family that can give us $5. Because those people are just as important as to those who can give more. Because we can use a lot of $5 to group in smaller things to benefit. And going through the Alumni Association, we have the flexibility, to divide if there's more applicants and stuff. We've expanded to have a lot more opportunities for scholarships for the trades, kids who go vocational, and we're more than willing to help them with the application. Sometimes they can tell you what they do, they just can't write it well. And so we look for more of that to expand. And we look at it as more something to partner, like with the school, so people know there is alumni association. I know the younger ones, they don't understand until they get to a little bit older. Life's going, whatever. But also too, let me say before, to bridge from the longtime families that have been here to the new families that come in. So we can bridge and make it a better community, let it be known the good things that Southwestern does, instead of just all the negative. And I'm finding even when I lived in Michigan, every school has issues. Sometimes very similar, sometimes unique. And, back in my day, we didn't have school of choice. This was our only option. And sometimes I know going to IU, I felt like the country bumpkin, because everyone was from the region. So now the people from the region now, that I think they go to Bloomington, they face the people that come, the students come in from New York. So I understand that's the way apartment buildings were built in Bloomington for that. But I think it's good, and celebrate what people have done, because I always look for little pearls. But, alumni can help, we'd like to. If that means, for Grandparents' Day, we can be grandparents. We can come help read, or the kids can teach us how to read. So it's just like, what to do. Some of us may be old, but we're not quite that old yet. We're glad to partner, and we hear there is like community night coming up. We didn't know about that, so you'll probably see us there. And a lot of the alumni like to hear things that go on in the school. They're thrilled. So the more that people can contribute, besides me being the obituary lady and passing on, the more that our alumni can hear, I think that helps. And because we have, people that I went to school with, they have grandchildren now, great-grandchildren attending Southwestern. It's encouraging to see, the population increase in the elementary, more there than the high school. To hear some alums say, I want my child to go there. I'm sure each of you, have kids still in there, so. And I appreciate Kyle Beck and Andrew Pyle helped me this week. We were reading the One Memorial Park. I didn't like the visions of milkweeds. We grew a good crop of those. So, but anytime we can help like that, just let us know. So, and two, we'd like to see, I think, the alumni, the school song, everyone know it. It's not forgotten. I didn't know at graduation we have no alma mater song. When did we create that? So, little bit changes. Anyway.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to
Thanks
the event
again, Roger.
Saturday. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
For everything you guys do.
Board member comments?
I have nothing.
I do this time. I think we got presented a lot of information tonight, especially on what we're gonna do. I think everybody in the community needs to look and see how that impacts themselves, because it's gonna be a huge impact on every family that lives in our district.
I want to thank everybody that came tonight and wrote out that nice It was a lot of information all at once, and I think it's gonna take a lot of time to process, and just know that nobody up here wants to pay more money, nobody wants you guys to have to pay more money. But we're gonna have to look at this because things need done. So don't hate us if we do, don't hate us if we don't. Thank you. How's that?
No comment. Thank you.
Yeah, just to play out for, nobody wants to mess with the tax rate, but unfortunately, we do have the obligation to take care of the kids. So that's our first priority, and be fiscally responsible while we're doing it. So, thank you all for coming, and see you in the next one.